G'day, this is Captainoob and this is the K9000 Cyberdog gun. This is a weapon from the Old World Blues DLC and it is relatively easy to obtain. All you need to do is talk to the brains at the start of the DLC and you'll eventually pick up this bad boy. So, or I should have said good boy there, because this is basically a doggo in the gun. As you can tell there, you've got the brains of the doggo in biomed gel there. You've got the ears on top flopping around, and I guess that's either the sniffy nose of the thing or maybe the eye of the gun there, all connected to the doggo's brain there. So yes, this is actually a dog's brain in a gun if you de-equip the weapon. And it makes a noise, and if you re-equip it after not having it out, it does make a noise there too. Anyways, we'll get this loaded with the best rounds possible for taking out death claws, and that is the jacketed flat points there. It'll reduce their damage threshold by 3 and increase our damage only slightly. So I'm not expecting this thing to blow the death claws out of the park, because when you do get this weapon, there aren't any death claws around Old World Blues. In fact, most of the enemies that I know of are basically very weak in the damage threshold ranges. So a weapon like this, along with the hollow point rounds that you can get it fires 357s, by the way, all that revolver ammo, so you can make use of that after you're done with your revolvers. But yeah, you're dealing with a lot of soft targets in Old World Blues, and as you can tell, taking out death claws, which are big bad boys with lots of damage threshold on them, you do suffer a little bit. We are doing okay against them though, there's nothing much to complain about there. We'll quickly move up to these death claws and get the drop on them. Also, as you can tell, the gun barrel sort of goes in on itself when you fire it. I'm not sure how else to phrase that, but basically you can think of that as a little bit of recoil compensation. The scope helps a little bit, but there's no real feedback to this thing's recoil, so it's kind of, the spread just sort of goes out on its own. There's little you can do to really control that. So in terms of how skilled you need to be to use this weapon, I mean, just point in their general direction and the spread of the weapon will probably kill them anyway. So yeah, not the most efficient on the bullets there. If you wanted a weapon more efficient, you'd probably go for something like a cowboy repeater, one of the revolvers that do fire the 357s. But so far so good, haven't gotten claws dug into our faces yet, which is nice. We'll go ahead and take out this death claw. He's wandered too close after we clear the bad hitboxes. Thanks, Todd Howard. And we can go ahead and kill him before he gets away, which is nice. The multiple sneak attack criticals that I am probably getting is helping out a lot, I suppose. There's the alpha male there. He's taking a stroll over there. Can we get a few VAT shots on him? We don't have a great chance to get him, but we'll go for the head. Sure, we'll just have a few low chance shots and see if we can make it. Wow, that's insanely lucky. I think all of our first bursts got him. Wow, we actually got him. Look at all the shells spraying out of the thing. That's crazy. Okay, we'll switch this thing up in third person now. There's that reload animation. It's similar to the reload animation that you get for the minigun. This thing does have some upgrades on it too. You've got the Mentats shell. I think that increases your DPS by virtue of rate of fire. In fact, I'll just show you now. So we've got the attack damage, the Res Royal, that's a reference to Scooby-Doo, and the rate of fire. So yes, that does increase your DPS quite a lot. And the gun, I actually put away the gun according to the game because the doggo did his old cry thing. Okay, you're stuck there. I might as well put you out of your misery. Did I stag you out of it? Not quite. Okay, so this is the bit where it gets a little bit campy and a little bit tedious, because whilst we do have enough bullets to kill these guys, our damage is not going to be high enough to waste them whole effectively. And it looks like they've all sort of done the smartest thing and sort of hit around where I couldn't get them, which is surprisingly intelligent of Fallout New Vegas AI. Looks like we can draw them out by doing that. We'll target that mother there because she's the one dangerous mother. Got a few hits on her, but at this range it's really hard. But luckily for me, all of these death claws are piling in, so basically all of my shots are hitting something. Yeah, if they're not hitting the one I'm aiming at, they're definitely hitting the one beside it, which is nice. I think they're all actually running at me now, which is kind of scary. I'll just quickly jump up onto the camping rock once more, and whilst they're close, we'll do a little bit more of a VATS run. I saw a closer mother. There she is. Alright, let's see if we can get those headshots going. Or those top of neck shots, because for some reason the model doesn't really show properly in VATS. Excuse me. Still feeling a little bit under the weather though, but I was well enough to work today, which was nice. Oh my god, what? Why are they all hitting the ground there? She tripped over, that's bizarre. She got back up again, but she tripped over somehow, and all the deathclaws were attacking the rock somewhere, so maybe that was mysterious stranger? Does he cause knockdown? I'm not really sure what happened there. Anyways, we're getting okay damage, I suppose, if you calculate all the deathclaws health bars into one giant health bar. We're constantly dipping into that thing, and yeah, there's just a giant kill zone of deathclaws here simply because they like to pack in like sardines there. So very good behavior out of the AI here. They're actually sort of playing to this thing's strength, but yeah, we're not playing to the weapon strength by shooting these deathclaws. Oh no. We'd be better off shooting something like Night Stalkers. Oh my god, I should probably switch ammo, shouldn't I? How long was I using the non... Oh, hang on, probably since I modded it, it would have de-equipped the ammo from it. That kind of sucks. Gone are the days where you can just look at the weapons. I mean, not gone, but aren't here yet, because Fallout New Vegas came out before Fallout 4. Yes, that's right. Alright, I think we're almost done. We might as well take the fight to them as we activate some combat music. Unless that's the alpha male over there, I'm pretty sure I am nice and safe. We'll quickly take out that one. And before long, this one should be dead. Oh my god, it's another freaking deathclaw stuck in the ground. Alright, we'll have to do this the hard way. Oh wait, he wasn't stuck in the ground at all. He was just hiding in the bushes. Man, that's poor perception on my part then. But it's only young deathclaw, so he will die very, very quickly indeed. Okay, so not exactly playing to this doggo gun strengths here, but we seem to do alright. We used the AI's own pathing against them there. We didn't actually manage to take a hit, which is more than I can say for most videos so far, so yeah, that's pretty good. Anyways, we'll go ahead and take out some more softer targets, because I don't think taking out deathclaws with this thing is the most cleverest thing to do with it. No. Okay, so here we are outside, I think it's called Fireroot Cavern. This place is going to be crawling with fire geckos, which as you can tell have very little damage threshold, which is good. I've got this thing loaded up with hollow points, and whilst they do have a lower health pool than the deathclaws, we can take these guys out so much easier on the count that we're getting a huge damage multiplier off our hollow point rounds there. And I can't believe that one didn't breathe fire, even though he snuck up on me. And we've killed them so fast now that we're actually completely clear of them. Alright, we'll jump into the cavern, and then we'll go ahead and slaughter them in there. Righto, inside the cavern now with our fully loaded doggo gun, we should be able to kill these guys very, very easily. If I remember this place, the opening of the cave lets you fire in at pretty much all of them, so we're already at an advantageous enough position to kill these guys very, very easily. But anyways, we'll get started. We'll do a little bit of hip firing in that third person. Doesn't look like we're shooting them at all. I think we're missing. I don't think we're aiming where we're supposed to be aiming. What if we go from here? Okay, looks like you're not supposed to crouch with this weapon in third person and shoot it, because the gun's barrel doesn't want to animate below a certain threshold. Does it go up though? Yes it does, just doesn't go down far enough. Huh. Maybe that's just a limitation with this engine when it comes to heavy weapons. I've never tested that before. Okay, so here we are down in the muck pile. We've actually leveled up, which is interesting. Oh, there we go. Looks like there's a little bit more to this cave than first thought. I thought there was more. I thought there was more of an open place along with more geckos to kill, but so far it's been sort of I was expecting the legendary fire gecko to show up. Maybe we killed him without even looking at his health bar. But anyways, I think that is more playing to this thing's strength. So anything with the low damage threshold, Cazadors, Night Stalkers, fire geckos, or geckos in general, you can do pretty well against with the Cyberdog doggo gun. But yeah, anything that actually has armored hides, tough armor, and all that stuff. So I would personally recommend the minigun instead when dealing with lots of a damage threshold on the enemies, because that'll actually punch through it better and work a little bit better for you in general. But I think that's about it for the K9000 Cyberdog gun. I am aware of this thing. But that's about it for the K9000 Cyberdogger gun. I think it's an okay weapon. There's also a unique variant of this that shoots the 44 magnums instead, so again with the revolver ammo type deal there. But anyways, if you'd like to see this thing in your game, you gotta have New Vegas. You also need the Old World Blues DLC. It's pretty easy to get. You'll pretty much get it before you even start that DLC proper. For more full New Vegas weapon spotlight videos like this, my channel has heaps of them. Watch them if you feel like it, or don't. I wouldn't hold it against you.